One more again
Hey, y'all.
to another campground. This is not a house music event. Oh shoot! You
Sorry.
gotta pay attention.
Yeah, he gotta pay attention.
We got a heavy load back here today. It's heavier than normal.
Is it?
So there's a lot of butt swinging.
He's not talking about mine. He's talking about on the back of the RV.
Right.
Yeah.
But tell them what we're going for, Bernie.
Tomorrow is our anniversary.
Woohoo!
26 years. Woo!
26 whole years. And so we're just gonna be chilling. We don't really have anything planned. We're just going camping for the sake of camping.
You know, I have to ask my anniversary question every year to you.
What question is that?
How does it feel to be married? Married to somebody who makes all your dreams come true?
You ask that every time we're on camera.
I know. No, I don't. Not on camera. When we be on trips. I just want to know how it feels to be married to somebody and make all your dreams come true.
It is a fulfilling, soul-enriching feeling. A fulfilling, soul-enriching feeling, like the thing that the thing that you are really wanting to do and questing to do as a life goal, with a life partner. It's like you're doing it. It's like you're doing the thing that you want to do, and it's like like a warm bath, like a warm shower. When you're cold and that warm shower hits the back of your spine, it's like oh shoot.
What? Oh,
big truck.
The big truck makes this RV sway.
So yeah. So how does it feel to be married to somebody that makes all your dreams come true?
It feels great. It feels peaceful with serenity and security, which is that's all I need. So I don't have no worries. I don't have to worry about nothing, and it's great because all I have to do is continue to make you happy, and then you make me happy, and then 1 + 1 = 2.
We were at a black-owned campground called GNR Campground in Houston, Delaware. And it used to be a black, I don't know if it's black-owned, but it was a gun and rod campground for black World War I, World War II veterans. The gun clubs that were owned by white people, blacks were not allowed, so they created their own gun and rod company called GNR for Gun and Rod Campground. Well, I don't know what it was called back then, but that's what it's called now. But it was recently purchased by a black couple, and they are renovating it and rent it out. It was only like an hour and a half, hour 35 minutes from our house. We're like, bet, we don't got to drive that far, less than 2 hours, we're coming. Booked the site, and we're here. Support the black businesses, so that's why we're here. I'm going to find some wood. The campground was supposed to have some wood for me, and they didn't have any wood for me, so that we can't light the fire because it's getting kind of cold. And since there's no wood, I have to go find some. So here goes the hunt. Fortunately, I lived in the woods before we sold our house, and so I'm very comfortable going in woods. Oh, there's some trees that are falling back here. Okay, I might need some wood. I think I might be good. So this, let me make sure this ain't nobody's home. Like any animals, beavers or snakes. I see little pockets in there, like right up in here. Like this little spot right there, and that little spot right there, and this one right there. I wonder if they made that. If somebody made that, or if that's just a gap in. Okay, that's just a gap, it looks like. Some black, solid, looks plastic, but I don't know. So I'm not gonna go over that way. I'm gonna go this way. It's dry. I gotta go someplace else. This is too suspect. I did find some small pieces. There's another spot over there where there's a down tree that looks like it's not like somebody's home. So I'm gonna go over there and get some wood from over there. Whoa. This is wet. Not that wet. I am enjoying myself, tremendously enjoying myself. You can't see
my face.
I can't see my face either.
I don't see you at all.
Where's
Oh,
your
I see
face?
you.
I don't see your face.
I don't see my face either.
Oh, we're here.
I think they stay here.
I got some big rigs out here.
Oh, look at our little pew pew.
What?
I just saw our little pew pew compared to these through there.
These are all our neighbors. It look like people live here.
Yeah.
Like this is their house.
Yeah.
Here's our home. When we pulled up, we were supposed to be in this spot right here.
This would be too close to everybody.
And our camp table, picnic table is gonna be right there. And that was gonna be a fire pit, which looks like a old tire. And I was like, I don't want that. And then this little camper was gonna be right where we would be hanging out. It was gonna be our view. We were like, I don't want to do that. So Bernie was like, can we go over here? I was like, let's go over here. So last night, we were sitting out here. It's smoky. Watching TV. TV's behind this door right here.
Do you want to watch TV out?
Had a fire pit going, and we was chilling out here. Then it started to rain, and Bernie went inside, and I pulled up underneath here and finished watching TV.
Right
Yep. For our anniversary, we just wanted to do little bit of nothing because one, we don't have that much money.
What do you mean we don't have that much money?
We're trying to be tight. That's not what I mean.
Yeah.
What I mean is we don't have that much money to spend because of these pending looming government shutdowns. We kind of on
We're being
fiscal sabbatical on spending money on things that we normally would our discretionary income, discretionary expenses.
Being practical about our money because Congress is retarded. And because they're retarded, we have to just be practical because they might shut the government down.
Right. So we avoided a scare, which I kind of was looking forward to because
it's a vacation.
I was going to go on vacation, and then I was going to be on leave this week. So it's like the week before this week of vacation. And I was like, oh, if they shut the government down and then I go on vacation, that's going to be great.
No, it's not, because you wouldn't be using that leave.
I know, but I figured they would fix it by the time it was time for me to go back to work.
You would have to.
It was time for me. I figured they would fix it in time for me to go back to work for the rest of the week. They probably would shut it down for a couple of days, and then I'd go back to work for like maybe 1 or 2 days,
But then you
and
still
then
have
I'd
to
have to go
use
on
that
leave.
leave somewhere else.
No, they wouldn't. I wasn't expecting that they would. It would be shut down during my leave. I thought they would fix it by the time my leave came, because it was a shutdown last week, then my leave this week.
But if it was shut down, you wouldn't be on on leave.
If it was shut down, no, I wouldn't.
And you would have to use that leave another time somewhere else.
I probably wouldn't be able to, because.
Well, if you have use or lose, you have to. So that's a long time. Do it seem like it's been 26 years for you?
I don't even know what 26 years feels like.
That's almost how old you was when you got married.
Correct. I was how old I was when I proposed to you. When I proposed, when I told you I wanted to marry you. I was 26.
Yeah, because you got married when you was 27. Yeah. It don't seem like 26 years to me. That time just kind of flew by. I don't know. It's just a lot has happened since then. Like, I just think about like where we are now. I mean, the seasons that we've gone through, and now we in the, what do you call that, bell curve? Now we on when you're growing up, you go to school, go get a job, get married, blah blah blah, and then you're at the top. Now we're on the other end.
Well, when we did our trust earlier this year, we talked about, now that you're retired, you're on your second career of retired, which is your retirement career. So we planned on like having another 40 years of living. And we planned on financially like 40 years of living. So we're really not we're like at the top of it, because we have like,
what, over yet?
Yeah, we have like the 40 more years or so, God willing, of living to do.
It's a ratchet on. I'm sorry, I keep mentioning it, but Israel the other day, I'm just saying.
That's true.
These things just keep, every time I'll be like, ooh, he close. He is so close. Every time something happens, I'll be like, oh, Lord Jesus.
So you talked about the bell curve. Like, what was your favorite moment or season in our marriage thus far?
Season? I don't know. I kind of I have a nostalgic feeling about Guinevere.
You do?
Yeah, because that's when we went from Torque to Guinevere. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
Even, it was just
Guinevere was our second house.
Yeah, that was the house we moved from. Like, when we got married, I moved.
2001, you moved there.
When we got married, I moved into Heath's house, which is a 2-bedroom house in Capitol Heights. And then from there, we moved to Guinevere. So Guinevere was just it was just a nice little.
You stayed there from 2001 to 2006.
We didn't stay there long, though. That was what, 5 years?
Yeah.
That wasn't that long.
That's how long I said we was going to stay there.
I know.
5 to 7 years.
I wasn't really ready to go, though. But, I don't know, I have a nostalgic feeling. But it's funny, if I go drive over there now, I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's so tight in here. The streets are so small. All these cars, what is all, and the houses are too close. What? That's because I was over in normal school for 16 years, not near nobody, just in the woods. Oh, sorry. You have to go to your neighbor's house. You got to get in the car and drive over there if you.
So what was it about the Guinevere years that makes it nostalgic for you?
I don't know. We just had a lot of things there. We had like Strong's blown away thing. I had a shower there for Reese. I don't know which baby it was. It was probably Zion. It was Zion because Hannah was at normal school. That's when we had so her aunts and her mom came to both houses. But anyway, it was just a lot of nostalgic things that happened there. I think my mom and all my sisters came there one time. Even my Beanie and Hazel. We took her to school. Remember, we took Hazel away to school to Hampton. Just a lot of things kind of happened there in that short 5 years.
You did have a very robust time there.
You was in grad school there. How long was you? That was 2 years.
Just a year.
It was 1 year?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's when you would go to work and you'd be gone all day and night, and then I'd be by myself. For a year.
I did not go all day and night for a year.
No.
I would go.
You went straight to school from work.
Right. That's because in my grad program, there was on every quarter we had to do a Saturday morning meeting to present the next phase of our thesis, which was like a 5-part thesis. And so you had to present section 1, section 2, section 3. So throughout the year of the program, you had to write the first section of your thesis and the second section of your thesis. So every quarter we would meet and we had to present it. And so it was like a lot of stuff that you had to get ready. And so by the time that you came time for you to graduate, you didn't have to write your thesis. You were writing it along the way. So it was like, get it done so that you don't have to go back. And you still got regular schoolwork to do. So I was like, I need to get this thing done. And when I worked 2 blocks from where my class was, so it made sense for me just to stay at work late and get things done and type everything up because I had a computer there. I had had everything that I needed there.
And we had a few gatherings with your classmates at the house. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came to the house. I met all the classmates and stuff. And I think y'all had different things at each other's house, but one time we had it at our house or something. And I met a lot of those folks. There's just a lot of things happening at Guinevere. And I think at normal school, a lot of things happened there too, but it was more like,
And that was I guess I like that stage of 2006 to when we were building the boot camp out. And remember when we had Kara and Justin's ATV? Because they needed a place to store their ATV. So we stored it in our garage. And he's like, you could drive as much as you want. I was like, okay. And so I took that ATV out in our back property in the woods. Man, I almost hurt myself really, really bad. But I was like, I like this. This is fun. But anyway, I like that because we were building what it is, the vision and the dream that I thought the Lord was really giving us to build.
But we did the vision and stuff at Guinevere too. But we were doing it like through the house. We didn't have the land or the property, and sometimes we would go to a park, or you would send them to people's houses.
Yeah,
that was so funny because you would just let whoever know, like some people gonna come to look in this envelope. Yeah,
somebody else we did that.
It's so clandestine.
Yeah.
But and then at normal school we had a lot of things done there with the boot camp. But plus we did a lot of things there with like the merge. You always had like. Groups over with merge and all that.
Yeah, that merge time was fun. I really, really enjoyed the merge.
How many years was you in merge? Because you had a good time in that merge stuff.
It was like 5 years, I think, from 2013 to 2017, 4 years.
Yeah, you did a lot of merge.
And then I went straight from merge to Millie Connect.
Yeah.
Which was about a year. And then I just was like, skirt.
Yeah, there was a lot of merge stuff done at the house. We had a lot of people over, young adults. Are they young adults? Yeah. We had a lot of movie nights and bonfires and different stuff.
But for me, right when we started building out the boot camp, and we had what's his name, Ben come, and he built out the different apparatus that we built on the property.
Yeah.
That was a good time. Because I felt like I was in the purpose that that God had given us a vision for. Yeah. It was like, okay, the vision that God gave us, this is it. This is the property. This is we're doing the work.
Remember you had that dream at the other house?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But you thought it was about that other house around the corner. Remember it was on that corner that had a lot of land and a lot of woods.
There was 7 acres there, and it was like, oh, that area would be nice. But when I drove by it, the house and the area would be nice, but it wouldn't be good for what I wanted to do because it didn't have enough woods.
Yeah.
So when I saw Claire showed us this property or told me about it, and I went over there, I was like, this is it. It was like, this is it.
I remember I was like, are you sure you found it?
Yeah.
You've been looking for
But that was good. And then we were able to invite people over, and we had the space, and people used our house for parties and stuff.
Remember the guy he said came in and was like, what is this, a mall?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Had game nights and stuff over the house.
Graduation parties.
So yeah, that was a good stage for us.
My mom was able to come several times.
So now we are moving into, we're in our transitionary stage. I almost a little bit, when I was in the garage looking for something 2 days ago. I was like, where is this thing? Where is it? I can't find it.
Did you find it?
I found it. I did what I normally do, which is I fumble through things and thumb through things and don't look very thoroughly.
The way he looks for stuff is terrible. He don't really, never mind, he don't be looking. He just like, oh, I can't find it. But he don't like peace, because it's right there. Because he just like, I can't find it. The phone is right there. I can't find it. Because he won't lift up the phone and he'll be like, where? So you're little what?
So I was looking for something that should have been in my toolbox. And I was like, where is this thing? I was like, see, this is why I don't like this place anymore.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
I was like, I can't find my tool. And in my other house, I knew where everything was. I don't have enough space for my tools. My tools are all cramped in one little area. I was like, I need space to put my tools in places.
No, you don't like the space.
And it was right where I put it and where I thought it was, but I looked at it, I thought it looked like a flat wrench, and it was the actual tool that I needed. But when I looked at it, I didn't really pay attention to it. And so I was like, oh, that's not it. And then I was looking all around for it. And I said, let me look here again. And it was the exact thing that I looked at before that I thought was it, but I looked at it and I thought it wasn't it. So if I couldn't find it, I was like, we need to move.
Boy, I'm not going nowhere. We only been in this place for a year.
I don't want to be here much longer though.
Heath, what are you saying right now?
We said we do a year and then we re-up and then we do 2 years.
I didn't say I wanted to move after 2 years. And where are we going? Come on now.
I didn't say, I don't know where we're going. You know we don't know where we're going.
We didn't even know where we were going when we came here.
I know.
To this
But I know
place.
I don't want to be here too. You should not be in the wilderness too long. It's not designed for you to be in the wilderness 11 years.
You need to,
The wilderness is a place you're supposed to go.
I was just getting used to I just now.
And then you going someplace else.
I just now stopped putting the directions to the grocery store and to all the different places I go around here.
Yeah.
I don't even do the directions before. I just stopped because I'm like, oh, I know how to get there. And then sometimes I'll be like, wait a minute, this don't look familiar. I put it in real quick, like, oh, okay, I'm going the right way. But I just stopped putting the directions in because now I know, and I know how to get to, at Bowie, my stores is just right around each other.
Yeah.
But now I'm able to, if I go to Giant, I know how to get to Mom's Organic. I don't get on the freeway. I know how to go to the streets and get to all the places I go. To Ross, BJ's over here in Columbia, and then back over to Elk Ridge. I know how to get there without putting the directions now. And now you're talking about we're getting ready to move?
I didn't say that we're getting ready to move.
Well, you mentioned the other day, because you in full-time and immersed in elderly care right now, you mentioned about moving out closer to Dad because the hump that you got to do when he calls.
And if Mom moves,
like, oh, God.
So Mom says she's moving next year.
Well, where's she moving?
So if she moves, she's probably moving out further west, like in Olney or Rockville or something like that.
But she already out there.
No,
in Wheaton. Well,
yeah, but
in Silver Spring, where she live? That's Silver
in
Spring.
Wheaton, but it would moving out further west is further.
Well, you were talking about moving out there. I don't know where we would move out there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even saying but I mean, I don't really want to move back to Montgomery County. But I mean, it may be a temporary situation like here.
They all temporary. Ain't nobody buying nothing right now.
Yeah. And I feel.
Oh, RV coming. Hope we not in his spot.
Hope not either. We not. They can't move.
Oh, there's a policeman behind them. Oh, he coming in here too. Ain't nobody checking in on a Tuesday, will they?
I mean, they might be, but ain't nobody at the front desk. In the office.
That lady didn't even call you back to tell her you told her we was moving.
And I wasn't gonna ask her again because we're here now.
Well, I mean, we're leaving tomorrow. Y'all just sit over there and then the one to the right.
And it's a
That's a nice RV. Look at that. It's a small, cute one. What size do you think that is?
That's like a 30.
Oh, that's bigger than the 24?
That's like a 31.
Is that didn't say police? What's that say? Empire on this car behind it.
Empire today. That's an ace.
What's the ace? He driving awfully fast when he hit that corner.
He real familiar with this area too.
He is. The way he turned that corner. Oh wait. He didn't go straight. That's not where the RVs are.
Well, he apparently know what he's doing.
He probably one of the
He real
owners.
familiar with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a small RV. That's a small A-class RV.
It got bump outs too, right?
Yeah.
That's a nice size one, it's not,
Yeah.
when you need to pull into a store or parking lot, that won't
Yeah.
look big monstrous like ours. Ours is like that too.
Although I don't like those kind. I've seen those in the RV shows. No, I like the A-class kind. I've seen those in car shows. I mean, RV shows, but I don't like that particular brand.
Why?
It's small on the inside.
Oh, really? It's not like open like ours?
Nah, I mean, it may be open, but it's small.
Mm.
It's like, compared to the ones that we see that are nice and spacious,
Yeah.
that's not that one.
Oh, okay.
It has space to it,
Yeah.
but,
So
if I'm going to I wouldn't get that.
So you was talking about you couldn't find your stuff, so now you want to move. You thinking about moving. Why are you turning that more toward me?
I'm turning away from you.
Oh.
I'm turning it more toward me.
Oh. So now you might want to move soon, but we still got to get rid of stuff in the
Right. I've been getting rid of stuff. I've been actively getting rid of stuff. You have not.
I think you threw away my skates that had my green balls on them. Pause. What happened to my skates? They were brand new skates. I think you over the years at normal school you might have thrown them away. You just don't want to tell me. It's okay. I'm not gonna get mad. You can tell me. Did you throw them away? You threw them away, didn't you? Tell the truth. I think you threw them away. I think they was in the garage. They was in the garage at Guinevere or normal school. And I think you threw them away and you just don't want to tell me. It's okay. I'm not gonna get mad. Just tell the truth. Did you throw them away? You put them in the Goodwill. Did you take them to your spot in Laurel?
I told you I did not throw those things away.
What happened to them then?
I don't know what happened to them.
They didn't turn up when we moved. They was in the garage.
They were not in the garage.
They had to be. That's why I didn't keep them in the house.
I did not throw any skates away that in the garage. They were not in the garage.
Brand new. I think they were in the storage part in normal school. Just where your skates were. Your ice skates was back there. That's where my skates were.
I don't know what to tell you.
I think you see that little smirk. I think you got rid of my skates.
I threw a lot of stuff away, and if they got caught up in the things that I threw away, then I threw them away.
So what you're saying is that you threw some stuff away, and it probably could have been in one of them boxes.
It probably could have been.
Was in a skate box.
That's if you can't find them.
They should have shown. I was expecting them to show up.
That they got thrown away in one of the many things that I threw away.
I was expecting them to show up when we moved, because I figured, we moved.
But you had been forbidden from going skating anymore anyway.
That was ice skating.
That's all forbidden.
Why?
You are not going skating anymore.
I love skating.
Bernie went ice skating with the family. No, we all went ice skating together.
We all went ice skating.
And Bernie tripped over some ice.
No, I didn't.
It was
A
nothing.
nick. There was
nothing
in the
ice.
It was a nick in the ice. Yes, it was, and it caught my
There was
skate.
nothing in the ice.
How do you know what was in the ice?
Because I was watching you.
No.
You were coming by. You were about to pass
there was
me.
A nick.
And a little small nick in the ice.
It was
a little
big
small
enough
nick in
to
the ice.
catch
Bernie fell.
It catch my.
She fell on her knees. It was like, I'm skating. Boom, boom.
But then my chest caught me.
No, your knees caught you.
Oh, my knees.
And your knees were hurting for months. And she ain't been right since.
No. My knee got messed up before then. It got re-injured when that happened.
Right. So I have forbade Bernie from going skating or ice skating.
Which is why you probably threw my skates away.
It would make sense.
They were brand new, good.
They were not brand new. You had the things before we got married.
No, I did not. Wait, no.
Yes, you did.
Well, but they still weren't used that much. I only brought them to a rink every now and then.
But don't say they were brand new when you had them
they were kind of new though. I hardly used them.
They were not used,
and
but they were not brand new.
They were brand new, but they weren't used. They were like new. And I had green balls on them, and they were so cute. They were still
Yes.
white and pure.
And they were going to be the bane of your existence, because when you fell again and you hurt
I
your
wasn't
knee,
gonna fall.
there's going to be, then you're going to hurt your hip, and it's going to be problems after that.
Remember, I wanted to do that bubble thing that you get inside and you run. You're like, you're not doing. You're not gonna ruin my life. As soon as you, sorry, I keep hitting your foot. As soon as you get in that, and the way those people would be flying, it's like your back, your hip, everything.
I want to do that.
That looks fun. I want to do it.
Yeah, not you.
I want to do it. It looks fun.
No, not you.
Why are you trying to handicap me?
No, I'm trying to prevent you from being handicapped. That's what's happening. I'm just looking out for you and me.
That looks fun. I want to do
Who
that.
got to take care of you after you are hemmed up?
My husband is the one supposed to, in sickness and in health.
Right.
That's what it said.
And I'm looking out for you in advance. I'm looking out for you in advance by saying you're not doing that.
Well, that looks fun.
It did look fun.
So what was we talking about? Oh, you was talking about you couldn't find something in the garage and you was thinking about moving.
Yeah.
Well, we still got to get rid of more stuff in the garage. It's so much. Because we went from a 3-car garage to a fake me out 2-car. That joke. Even if all the stuff was out of there, it's kind of tight.
You only could fit 2 cars in there, nothing else.
Yeah, no trash can, no nothing.
No, you can't fit the trash
No
can.
shelf, nothing. Yeah, so.
Well, I still want to find a big industrial warehouse loft. Actually, what I would like is like one of them big barns.
Yeah, that would be perfect. I would love that.
I would like a barn that you can
We could build it out ourselves. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
COVID.
You got it. I got it. You got it.
I know.
You said an RV. I would like one of those, like a barn or something like that has like a big, huge barn door that I could drive the RV in.
Oh, yeah. That would be perfect. But you know where they got those? Wyoming. Where did we see those people bringing up? I don't know about Colorado, Utah, all these places.
They have this. I've shown it to
We
you
don't
on
live
YouTube,
there.
but they have this thing called barn dominiums.
Mm-hmm.
They're like big, huge warehouse, like a big 4-wall warehouse that people customize and make into their own situation. From that,
we could put a barn on our 9 acres in Bowie.
no, we can't. But we can sell our 9 acres to buy some land to put a barn on it.
But there's nothing around here where we want to live like that.
Yeah, and then I have to deal with land and property. I don't want to deal with that
Yeah,
anymore.
you're back into that world. You're tired of that, remember?
But if I were to find something like that loft that I saw, that I went to that house we lived in several years ago, I think it's 2 years ago.
Where was it?
It was in Bladensburg. Remember, I came home and showed you the video.
You showed me pictures?
I showed you the video.
Yeah.
That house music venue was like a loft with a big garage that had a big enough space for you to park your car inside.
That's weird, Bladensburg.
But, well, it was like an industrial. It was an industrial building right by the racetracks. Right by the, not racetrack, railroad tracks.
Oh.
It was right by the railroad tracks. It had a beautiful, they renovated it beautifully. And it only cost them $400,000. I looked at how much they paid for it. I was like, I'm trying to sell it. I don't want to live
Where
there.
at? Yeah, I don't want to live in no Bladenburg. I lived over there when I was young. Because Riverdale was right next to that. That's where I used to live. And that house, that house wasn't even that much money that I was trying to buy when I was single. It was, but I think at the time I was only making like $70,000, and the house might have been, it was cheap. It was like 100 or something. I felt like I could do it, but the lady, when I called to even just look at it, she wouldn't even. When she said, "How much do you make?" and I told her, she's like, "No, whatever real estate's know in their head that if you make this amount." She's like, "I'm not wasting my time with you, little girl." I was like, I probably could have bought that house.
Back then, they didn't have the loose financial requirements that they have now.
Yeah, but it wasn't that much. It might have been $110,000 or something. It's a cute little white It was so cute. It's been perfect as my first house. If I was gonna buy
But I've already started looking
what
at areas and places and
for us
costs.
to move, or for land, or for this loft thing, or another respite. What are we talking?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be, but I've already started looking.
What have you seen?
I haven't seen anything.
What have you been looking at?
I've been looking at commercial properties. Looking at
Where are they?
just in the area. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, they don't have that on ground.
I'm just letting you know I'm starting to look. So you know there's a window. There's a time that's
There
ticking
we
down.
go.
That don't mean you know my looking starts well before
I
we
know,
actually
years in
do
advance.
anything.
I'm just, the good thing is, I don't have to worry about wherever we end up. It doesn't matter. But we gotta stay in this area because of
Yeah,
your parents.
I'm kind of low key looking in that direction over there, near
Where?
them.
You just say you didn't want to live in Montgomery
I don't,
County.
but you know,
What's near Montgomery County though? What's nearer, like other than Hanover? Because we're in Arundel, which is far. What's closer? If you're not in Montgomery, what else? Is
I mean
there?
PG, Howard.
Where's Howard? Farther?
Howard is north.
Like that's where
Columbia's
Rhonda lives?
Columbia's in Howard
Oh.
County. Columbia's in Howard County.
Maybe we can go that way. Is
Howard
Rhonda
County,
in Howard
that's
County?
expensive. And who?
Rhonda, my friend Rhonda.
No, heck no.
What county is it?
I don't know what county that is. I think she isn't up in. I don't know where that
Tell
is.
me what county. I can't-
Harford County. I don't know what that stuff is. But there is Montgomery County, PG County, like Beltsville, Calverton,
Yeah.
Briggs Cheney. That's Montgomery County, and that's like sometimes right on the line.
Okay. Wait.
Any
Hold
update?
on.
So what do you have planned for this year 26 for the Wiggins household? What do you have not planned? But what is on your like? What are you things you want to do? No, I was like, that's not her job to plan.
That's your job.
What do you have? What do you have?
To help
Things?
you do whatever you got planned. That's what I'm doing.
What goals do you have for year 26 for the Wiggins household? That's a better
Goals.
question.
Oh, one of my goals is to be, now that I have the time and the will and I'll say the energy because I'm not working or whatever. I want to be able to do more fun things that you like to do, but not dangerous because your stuff, I'm not jumping from a plane, I'm not doing that. But I want to have fun doing those things, and since I don't have to worry about going to work or doing this, doing that, I still have to, worry about whenever I have to sing, but that's mainly the only thing. But that's the plan. Just in the next, now it's 26 years, so in the next half of the years, I want to do more fun things.
You really want to do that?
Yeah, I do. If you let me do it, you won't let me do nothing.
That's not true.
You won't let me skate. I can't go ice skate no more. I can't do the
that.
bubble thing.
No.
The things I want to do. That's supposed to be fun.
First of all, you haven't tried to go skating since the last time you went skating and fell and busted your knee.
I couldn't find my roller skates. Not ice skating. I have really nice roller skates, and you threw them away. I know you did. You don't want to tell me. It's okay. But I think you threw them away a while ago. Probably years ago. You don't even remember. So that's one of my goals I want to do. And I want to, I'm going to be getting, and I'm already started to do, want to get more healthy. That's what I'm doing this year. Not that I'm not healthy, but I'm, I don't want to carry all this. I need to get rid of this extra COVID plus 2, 3, 4, 5, because COVID was only 3. But I feel like retirement added some more all of a sudden. I was doing good and I don't know what happened. Anyway, yeah, that's my goals.
Okay.
What are yours?
My goals is one of my goals is to help you define and do whatever it is your next thing is going to be, which is what you just talked about doing. Helping you do that in a way that is comfortable for you. And that's kind of what I'm figuring out to do. Next, also, is to figure out what our next is, because that to me is important. I like the respite that we have, but I feel we've had our respite, and now I'm getting back into the mind of, okay, we need to start then doing something.
The respite is only 1 year, right?
We're not. We're well past 1 year.
August.
No.
What are you talking about? But when we move, I'm talking about when we move. We only moved a year ago. What you talking about? What respite you talking about?
Well, I mean a respite of doing, because we sold that. Maybe it was August. I guess it was August. It seems like it's more than a year. Well, it's been a year and 2 months. So yeah, so our respite was a year. It's actually more. You know what? You know why? It's because we won't be able to do anything until May of next year.
What's May of next year?
May of next year is when our lease runs out. So that's why I'm not looking at now as like I'm not looking at it now as something that's a part of the new thing. We're still in a respite, and the respite lasts until May of next year. And then if we re-up and stay here longer, then it's like, okay, but if we stay here longer, what are we going to be doing after that? And then how long is longer?
When we could do month to month after that.
No, we can't do month to month.
Oh, we still have to sign?
Because a part of the lease is if you sign a new lease, then you're going to sign a new lease for
another 2 years.
Then he doesn't care how long it is. You just have to sign a lease for a certain number of period of time, and I don't know how much it's going to cost. But if you do month to month, then the price is a lot more. It's like a couple $100 more a month if you do month to month. So it's better to sign a lease. It gives him security knowing that this is how long you can plan on being here, and it puts us in a position. But if we wanted to pay more money, then it puts us in a position that we can just leave whenever. But I don't want to spend that money.
No.
So we have to decide what we're going to do and how long we're going to be staying here extra, which means
we need to get rid of more stuff. Well, yeah.
You need to start getting rid of more stuff. I've started.
I know. I tried to started, and then I couldn't make decisions.
That's what I'm going to do. My goal this year is to help you start getting rid of more stuff.
But after a while, I might not care. So we just need to see.
Oh, my mother's going to move next year, so I got to help. With that,
you're gonna have to just do that. We're gonna have to stay still. When's she talking about moving next year?
She's talking about 24. She doesn't know when or where, but 24 is when she's talking about moving.
Oh, and she been there.
Well, thankfully she got Vincent.
Oh yeah, because she got a lot. She been there longer than you saw. What 16 years accumulated.
She's been there for 50 years.
I'm gonna be in California when that happens. Because 50 years, she don't even know all the stuff she got up in there.
Yes, she do. She's been actively trying to get rid of that stuff for decades.
Well, I hope Vincent been in there throwing stuff away or doing something with it.
Don't let me come in there.
Oof.
I told her, I was like, you need to just get rid of stuff. She's like, well, I got a lot of stuff I got to figure out what to do with. I'm like, see, that's the problem. When you go to your next new, you're not going to want to bring the old with you.
That's what I be telling folks.
So my goal is to be trying to figure out, help you do what it is that you're doing, and try to figure out what our next is. That's my goal for, and then my parents. My parents. Trying to look after them because I'm in that realm now.
You in that state. You in the fully immersed in elderly care right now.
Yeah. So that's my plan that's my goal. But I mean, it's a big thing because trying to figure out where our next is. Because next year we will be into our second re-up of our lease with a definitive date on when we're going to move and when that's going to be and what we're going to be. Well, we'll be figuring out what we're going to be doing by next year this time. But you need to start getting rid of stuff. The reason why it seems so daunting for you is because you still got a lot of stuff that you're holding on to. You yet holding on. I'm not yet holding on to stuff.
Yes, you do. You got a lot of stuff in the garage you need to get rid of.
Yeah, I'm not yet holding on to it though.
It's still there.
I know, but I have intentions on getting rid of it.
I have intentions on getting rid of my stuff too. I told you I started, and then I couldn't make a decision, and I just left. I'm like, I don't want to do this no more.
See, that's it.
I don't want to do this no more. But I think it's going to become real easy soon. By the time we move, I think it's going to be real easy to get rid of a whole lot of stuff.
Thank y'all for just hanging in here watching us.
It's getting kind of chilly out.
It is kind of a little brisk, a little nippy.
The sun went down. Okay.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.